Welcome back to By Grace Beauty. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. Quit being silly. Okay. So anyway, I want to talk about my deep conditioners. Finally. And I've been deep conditioning every week. Really been liking it. But you know, I saw Marion Hampton. That girl got some hair on her. It's beautiful. She said she co-wash. I watched a video of hers where she co-washes with deep conditioner every other day. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't know if I should do that. I don't know. But once a week, that's been going great for me. Let me just share some of my deep conditioners that I have been trying. In the summer, I might give that a shot. Maybe like twice a week co-wash with a deep conditioner. I noticed she did not co-wash her scalp with it. It looks like she was just washing her hair with water, but the length of her hair, she was like putting the deep conditioner in the length of her hair, and then take her shower and then just rinse it out. So that might be an option. I thought that was pretty neat. And she has really beautiful hair. I don't know. Catch her video. Marianne is Maryann Hampton. I be watching her stuff. I don't even know how I found it, but I be watching her stuff. Her videos are really, really good. Really, really good. And very informative and believable. Believable. Okay. Anyway. First conditioner I want to start with is by Mystic Divine. Of course, we get these at Sally's. And I saw this one, the Luminous Shine Smoothing Mask. Okay, it's this one here. And they have another one with a hot pink label, but this one stood out to me, maybe because my bathroom is blue, I don't know. But this one is the one. It has tamanu oil, argan oil, African shea butter, and camellia oil. It hydrates, smooths frizz, and has superior shine. I just used this. I don't know, do you all see superior shine? I know I don't. The shine that I do have is from, I put castor oil on my hair every night and then twist it up and pin curl it. So, I'm not going to say I had superior shine from this, but what I will say, and I've used it a couple of times, I try to use it, like I said, if I know I'm going to use heat, which is not that often, so I used it once in the summer when I was going to blow dry my hair to trim my ends, and I just trimmed my ends this weekend, so I used it again. So I think I've used it twice, but then I let somebody else have some. But it's really thick and emollient. It's really juicy looking, and it is juicy. Okay, so when you put it on your hair, it really glides on nicely. Okay, it doesn't like really tug at your hair strands. It goes on nice, and then I don't really comb it in. I just kind of rake it in, kind of heavy. Squish, squish, squish. I squish it, and then I just take apart and just make big twists, where I can separate with my fingers. One of these deep conditioners said, put it in, let it sit for so many minutes, and then try to detangle. And since I've been doing that, I've been losing less hair versus just putting it in and right away going into the detangling process. So I put it in, let it deep condition, and then your hair is so juicy and pliable and moist that, hey, you can get through it with your fingers really easily in most cases. Okay, so some bad deep conditioners out there too, but this one was really nice. And once I put my plastic cap on, like within minutes, I didn't even get under the dryer until much later, but within minutes I can feel my hair just felt like it relaxed, and it started getting heavy. And I'm like, whoa, this is good. It does have dimethicone, which conditioners like this I do save when I know I am going to be using heat. Even though I didn't use like hot heat, I use medium heat under a hooded dryer. Nonetheless, my hair is fine, and I'm a little, paranoid about the heat thing. So I always want to save things like this for those times. I don't know how many times I'm going to say but I don't know if this has any protein in it. It might have some protein in it. I'm sure it does have some kind of hydrolyzed wheat or something like that. Most conditioners do. Let's see. It has... I don't see it. I do see the dimethicone, but I don't see... anything that I can identify as protein. So, and I'm not a chemist, so it might be some chemical name for protein. I don't know. But this is really, really good. My hair was really moist. I felt like it detangled really easily. I have not been having a lot of shedding during this whole process, especially once I trim my ends. I do like it. I do like it, and I got it like when I renewed my membership at Sally's. How you get something free, choose from these products, and that's what I chose. I chose this, and yeah, I do like it. Yes, I do. You're not gonna get a shine, but my hair feels like it feels good. It feels good, and I'm not like losing hair, which is good too. The next one I really, really, really love is this almond milk, this Carol's Daughter almond milk, what is this? Ultra nourishing hair mask. Okay, so I'll show you what this looks like. Okay, it's really thick. I've used this twice already, and it's really still fairly full, because this conditioner is the real deal. You don't have to use much for it to spread throughout. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take a lot to get through your hair. It just goes boom, boom. It does smell a little bit, I don't know, like when you were a child, in that pink perfume. I don't know what it was called. Tinkerbell? I think it was called Tinkerbell. It smells a little Tinkerbell perfume-ish with a little bit of bubble gum. Not much. But it's kind of like of a stronger, fragrance, perfume fragrance. So that I'm just not, I wish it smelled more almond milky, and it doesn't really do that. But this is really good, and you can look it up to know what's in it, what's not in it. If it's a healthier product for your scalp or your skin. Look up all the ingredients, because of course I can't read all this stuff. But what I will say, I've tried different Carol's Daughter products here and there. Not like everything, but here and there, because she's a little pricey. This, I don't even know what made me pick this up. I think it was like a sale or something, but I have been wanting to try something from the almond milk line. It was just calling me. And when I saw this mask, I picked it up. I'm so glad that I did. When you use it, like I said, you don't use much, and right away your hair feels juicy. It feels like it's getting stronger. Like it's getting stronger. I don't use this every week, not at all. Maybe every other week to keep my hair. I feel like I need something to keep it strong because I have fine strands. This is so nice. When you rinse it out, your hair just, the waves just go bam, 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 bam. It's just like your curls say, I'm happy. Okay, I'm not going to sing the song. But they just like, my hair just enjoy, like, oh, I'm so glad you did that for me. I'm so glad. And it just, your hair just feels so good. Like you can feel confident that I'm good for another week. I'm good. It's very, very, very moisturizing, very strengthening. When it says nourishment, anything that says nourishment, I think of a good meal. You need everything. Sometimes you can just drink as much water as you want. You can drink as much Gatorade as you want, to stay hydrated. But every now and then you need to eat a good meal. Don't you? A balanced meal? And this is what this is. Balanced meal. I love it. So give this a try if you have hair like mine. This is awesome. Hydration Elation. Okay. Not a fan. I don't think it really, it smells beautiful, you know, as I am. All these stuff smell the same, which I really do appreciate about them. I don't know. The first time I used it, it was great. And then I rushed out and bought another one because they were on like clearance or sale or something. And I was going to get it really cheap. So I bought another one and I was really glad. I have used this one almost up. It's really down to like right here. It's almost up. But I have another one to use. I'm wondering if I'm going to just keep it until the summer because right now it just, you know, my hair, it doesn't penetrate. I sit under the dryer. It didn't really penetrate. It didn't make my hair feel moist. My hair felt drier. And my hair was sounding like, you know how it felt like it was tearing? I just didn't think this was good, you know. And when I started using it, it was summer. So I'm wondering, is there something in here that, you know, the air of the winter does not agree with? But yeah, I'm not really happy with this one. And that's why it's good. Most of these I've used a few times. You know, the first time it's like you can tell if it's, sometimes it's good and sometimes it's just outright bad. But sometimes something is good, but then the next couple times you use it, no. And I don't know. The first ingredient is water. The second ingredient is coconut oil. That could be it. Because coconut oil is just, it's not my friend. It's not my friend. But I don't know. If it's further down in the ingredient list, fine. When it's way up top and it's like all about the coconut oil, it's just not my friend. It just doesn't work. So, I don't know. I have the other one down there. I'm not going to like really give that away. I will, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do a giveaway. I don't know. I've not used it. Maybe somebody else will want to try it. So anyway, we'll see. But this one, I don't know. In the summer, it was great. As it moved into the fall months and it was in rotation with my other ones, I just didn't like the results that I was getting. So, I don't know. Joico Moisture Recovery Treatment Balm for Thick, Coarse, Dry Hair. This is always a favorite of mine. This does have hydrolyzed keratin in it. It has jojoba oil in it. It has dimethicone, olive oil, seawater. I don't know what that does. But it just says hydrolyzed algin, which has, I guess, seawater extracts. There's a whole lot of stuff in here. Love this. Love it. Now, because it does have dimethicone in it, I don't use it that often. I use it, you know, again, when I know I'm going to use heat. So, most of the time I'm doing wash and goes, but sometimes, like, if I want to do a braid out on wet hair, I try to use something like this because I know a braid out is not going to dry overnight. And I'm going to have to go under the dryer. So, I'll use something like this. It's just really nice. And especially if I know it's a co-wash week, I'll use this because the next week I'm going to shampoo. And that'll get the dimethicone off my hair, right? So I do rotate this in here and there, you know, maybe once a month. Not twice a month because I don't do braid outs that often. But when it's here for when I do those kind of styles. And I'm almost done with this, but this is, I think, my third tube. This is something like I keep on hand for those times when you just, you know, feel like you want to do that. And I don't want to be restricted and feel like, oh, I don't have anything to protect my hair. I better go get something. No, I got it already. And I get it at TJ Maxx, and it was $7.99 at TJ Maxx. So, all right. This is really, really nice. It smells great. The bottle, I can smell it from outside the bottle. It's great. So I really do like that treatment balm. The last one I want to talk about, I just got this one. I've used it 2, maybe 3 times. And I know, I had banned Shea Moisture. I was done with them. I was done. I went in Sally's and the color grabbed my eye. And I'm like, okay, let me just see what it says. Let me read some of the ingredients. What is it supposed to do? Where's the coconut oil? La la la. And let me make sure I'm telling the truth. Yeah, it didn't have coconut oil. It has cocoa seed butter, cacao butter. So I was like, okay, no coconut oil. I'm going to work with this. So I opened it up. I'm going to tell you in a minute. Just be patient. I opened it up. It smells so delicious. I was like, okay, so we don't have the coconut oil. And it has kapawasu butter. I was like, they tripping. Okay. I bought this conditioner, this mask. First of all, I love kapawasu. I have kapawasu and mango butter right now in a jar that I just got from Amazon because I caught myself gonna make my own hair butter when my double buttercream runs out. So I have that. But kapawasu butter is so great for your hair. It is wonderful for your skin. I love kapawasu butter. So I hurried up, and this has, I don't really know what the pistachio oils are supposed to do, but that kapawasu, honey, it says on here, envelopes the hair cuticle to protect from humidity and other environmental stressors. The passiflora oil conditions and smooths to improve the look and feel of hair. But it's supposed to improve your hair's elasticity and control frizz. Of course, everything is certified organic, and it helps to strengthen, smooth, and shield humidity-prone hair against weather conditions and pollution that can cause frizzy flyaway and poofing. This conditioner, oh my goodness, it is so beautiful, so beautiful. I can't even tell you, like, it goes on beautifully. It moisturizes like no, it just, your hair just feel like it's just water. Well, water just going in, zoom, zoom, and it just feels like a filtration. I guess going in and out, in and out, and my hair, it just feels so refreshed after using it. My wash and go is almost like it's curlier. I don't know how to explain it, but my hair detangles really easy after, again, when you rinse it out. To me, when you rinse out a deep conditioner and your curls your hair just drops, and you can just see nothing but shine and juice and deep waves and curls, and you haven't put a product in it, I think that deep conditioner is some good. That's what I think. This deep conditioner is some good. Okay? I really like this. The only other deep conditioner, I do like that Manuka honey one, Manuka honey and whatever in the brown, and the anti-breakage mask was like my favorite for years. But this one here, you gotta try this one. This is nice. If you have hair like mine, try it. I think you will enjoy it. It is about halfway gone. I got a lot of hair over in there. It's white. Oh, it smells so good. It don't smell fruity. It smells fruity floral, like spring. It smells like springtime. I love it, like tulips. Love it. All right, so that's what I'm using for deep conditioners. I am really enjoying this whole process of improving my hair. These are just some of the things that I use to kind of fill in the gaps and make sure that I have things on hand to work with the different styles that I like to try. So it's good, to not just have one deep conditioner that just works, but sometimes you need things that do different things. You know, at least I do. I know I need moisture some weeks. Some weeks I need something to strengthen it. Some weeks I need something that's really going to protect what I'm about to do to it. So, you know, think about that. Think about it. Think about it. All right, I'm done. I'm done. Have a blessed day and keep God first in your life.